Greetings, fam. Of course, you all know what it's your host with the most, the one, the apostle, the prophet, the cosmic commander. That's right. It's Wind Down Wednesday. Therapy with a sip, grown folk conversation. Y'all know we're gonna get into it. So listen, y'all know that when we come in, we do what? We hit that share button. Let's share, okay? And I'll let the ambience play in the background for y'all real quickly as we get ready to get into this. Let's give ourselves a hand. We getting ready to get started, fam. Yes, indeed. It's Wind Down Wednesday, baby, with your host with the most. So come on in. Come on, fam. Hit that share button. Y'all know how we do it. Greetings. How's everybody? Oh, I see you, Queen Octavia. ATL is in the house. How's everybody Wednesday? Of course, my Wednesday's always the same. Preparing, getting ready for you guys to have something on the table for you. Tonight is going to be a grand night. Tonight is going to be open mic night, which means that we get the opportunity to converse about whatever you want to converse about. Is that okay? All right. That's what's up. Let's get at it. So, of course, you all know as we come in, we do what? We hit that share button. Go and share. Because what? Sharing is what? Caring. That's right. It's another Wednesday, baby, also known as what? Hump Day. I remember somebody said humping is the easiest thing to do. You raise, put your back down, sucker, and you raise your rump. Yes, indeed, and get into some serious hump. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's me. I remember what I said. Yeah, it's me. Who, me? I'm Lollipop Man, known as the long-haired sucker. Yeah, a big mouth funky people. I want my funk uncut. What you say? We're gonna party P-Funk. I want my funk uncut. We come on, y'all. We getting ready to get into this. It's Wind Down Wednesday, baby. Let's get ready to get ready to get ready. Cause we stay ready. Yes, indeed. It's Wind Down Wednesday, baby. And we about to get at it. I'm dropping in some of these groups. Y'all hang with me here. And y'all hit somebody up. Let them know we in the house. Wind Down Wednesday. Therapy with a sip. Grown folk conversation. You got to be grown to be up in here, baby. Thank you, Queen. I tell you, I'm looking mighty funky being in that hat, huh? Yes, indeed. I'm riding them. I'm riding them. Greetings on YouTube. Young, what's going on, man? Greetings, greetings on YouTube. What's going on? How y'all doing out there? This Wind Down Wednesday, baby. We about to get into these grown folk conversations. Yes, indeed. So we're just doing a little posting right now, as always. You know, you got to build your audience, and hopefully, you guys will be patient enough with me to build this audience so that we can have this amazing Wine Down Wednesday conversation. Listen, I have an amazing wine for you guys tonight. I have a wine by Snoop Dogg. Yes, I do. I have a wine by Snoop Dogg. And also, I have a sip for my sippers. I got that 1738, baby, so that we can sip along with that wine. Woo, wine is good for your mind. It slows you down and brings you in alignment with time. Oh, the boys are poured and don't even know it. But we here. We are here tonight. Let's get it right. Tonight is the night that we get it right, right? Yeah, for sure. And so we're just dropping. Give me an opportunity to drop in some of these groups. And then we can get our conversation on. Is that all right, fam? All right. Yes, indeed. How's you guys' weather out there? What's going on? What you guys going on with your weather? What you guys got going on? It's a little frigid over here, but not too bad. It's okay. It's cool. Yeah, it's not too bad. But we're looking at snow next week sometime. Isn't that something? Yes, indeed. We're looking for snow. But we're just taking this opportunity to share. We're going to take our time. It's okay. We'll build. You know? Okay, it's cool. Is it a little nippy in the ATL, Queen Octavia? Okay. Did you all hear about the quake in Japan? Anybody hear about that quake over in Japan? Yeah, they looking for a tsunami, so it's probably some stuff gonna get tore up over there, like really, really, really bad. Yeah, our prayers go out to them. Our prayers go out to those that are in Southern California. Of course, that's trying to burn off the map. Um, our prayers go out with them or to them, as always, right? Okay. Hernando Hunter, hi, greetings. What's going on YouTube here? Glad you guys tuning in. Greetings. Yeah, this is Wind Down Wednesday. This is where we come to have grown folk conversation. Whatever you want to talk about, we talk about it and we get at it. But it's laid back, low key therapy, and we don't get into arguments. This isn't the place that you come in and get into arguments, okay? This is a place where we come for resolve. This is a place where you come for conflict resolution, where you maybe can find some answers to something you may be experiencing or whatever. This is Wind Down Wednesday, baby. You can come in with a sip, with wine, with water, tea, herbal fusion, whatever you want to come in with. You can come in here and just lay back, kick your heels up, and we have a great conversation. Okay? All right. Okay, so I'm hitting these groups, fam. Give me a little time to share, and then we'll get back at this here. We'll get into our conversation. We'll pour up our wine and go from there. How about that? Okay? All right. Can you guys hear the background ambience? Can you all hear the jazz? Nice little jazz playing in the background. I'm going to share in one more group, and then I'm going to run into the messenger here in just a second. Okay, fam? Is that all right? Okay. All right. Let me see if I can share in these groups. Okay. All right. Let's get it going. Let's get it popping. Yes, indeed. I see the Prince of Peace is in the house. Okay. We dropping them off, y'all. We doing a little sharing. Y'all know how I go, right? Those of you that are tuning in for the first time on YouTube, listen, I am your host with the most. I am the one, the apostle, the prophet, the cosmic commander, here at your service. And what we do here is we have grown folk conversation, low key therapy, where we come and share with each other to help each other grow, to help each other advance, to help each other maybe overcome something that they may be experiencing. So this is the place to do it. And what we do is we wind down, right? We may have some wine, may have some sip, may have some coffee, tea, water, whatever your preference is. You are more than welcome to introduce that into Wind Down Wednesday. Okay? So let us know when coming in, please. Let us know where you're hailing from. Okay? Let us know where you're hailing from. Come into the room, please. Okay? Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Okay. All right. So let me hit one more here. Let's go into see what's going on here. The house, reconnecting to YouTube. Of course, please note that we're having inclement weather, and so the feed may be on and off. So please be aware of that. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. I'm switching back and forth, fam, because I'm doing a lot of sharing. Okay. So that we can get this out. Okay. Okay. The teacher will appear has come in the house. I see you, Brian. Please let us know when you come in the house. Let us know where you're hailing from. All right. Let us know where you're hailing from so we can make these connections. Yes, indeed. If you have a business, if you have a website, whatever you have, this a free zone for advertisement. Please feel free to put it on timeline. All right, so that if you have a website, we can follow you. If you have a business, come on here, we can patronize you. This is the place where you come, where we put each other on. Okay, so that we can advance. Is that all right? Okay. Cool. All right. Thank you, Inotep. Michael Tep, thank you. Glad to see you, man. Thank you for stopping by. All right. Appreciate you. Um, okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to introduce the wine. Oh, 217 in the house. A long time ride. Arlo Gleghorn. 217, baby. Yes, indeed. Them boys from Illinois. All right. If you come hang with me for a few minutes and give me a chance to build this thing so that we can have a real conversation. But let me go ahead and introduce the wine for tonight. Snoop Dogg. Yeah, oh, Snoop got a nice wine out, y'all. It's a sparkling wine, red wine. It's really nice. Look at it. It's a rose wine. Okay. That's old Snoop Dogg, y'all. Look at it. So we're gonna pour up a bell, and we're gonna get ready to jump into this convo. Ooh, look at that. Got them bubbles. Ladies, y'all know what them bubbles do. They tickle your nose, don't they? Oh yeah. It's Wind Down Wednesday, baby, with your host with the most. It's the one, the apostle, the prophet, the cosmic commander. Thank you all for joining in. All of you all that have joined us. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude for you joining in. I don't take this lightly when you all share your time with me. That's why I want to have an amazing time when we come in so that we can share with each other. Is that all right? Okay. Wind Down Wednesday. All of you all okay. Share with each other. Okay. Yes, Happy New Year's back to you, bro. That's Brian Lee. That's a premier one right there, y'all. Yes, indeed. Hey, Brian, where you at? You out in not Texas, but where are you? Where are you located? All right. Okay, family, y'all ready to do this toast? Okay, we're gonna do this toast, fam. Y'all ready? Let's do this toast. May you live forever. And shall I never die. Salute. Snoop Dogg. Okay. Okay. Snoop Dogg, y'all. To my sippers. 1738. Okay. All right. So, quickly, who want to start the conversation? Oh, that my girl is Queen Tracy Love is in the house. It's love all over the place, y'all. That's what my boy said. It was love all over the place. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Hey, Tracy, what's going on? Yes, ma'am. Queen Octavia Sip Sip. That's what's up. Y'all know what time it is. We're going to get into this low-key wind down Wednesday therapy with a sip, baby. Y'all know how we do it. All right. Let me kick my shoes off. There we go. Me turn it to this cockpit. And we're going to get it going. We're going to get this demonstration rolling. Yes, indeed, Master Teacher, what's going on, Wind Down Wednesday family? South Carolina in the house. Yes, it's the Master Teacher, the Quantum Shifter, the Shape Shifter, the Code Breaker, baby. Oh, he up in the house. He's in the house. It's some intellectuals in the house. It's some intellectuals in the house. It's some intellectual in the house. It's some intellectuals in the house. Ain't no hoes in the house. Ain't no hoes in the house. Oh yeah, it's Wind Down Wednesday, baby. We getting ready to do what we do best. And come on here, what we do, we converse. We have them grown folk conversation, right? Yeah. Queen Tracy says, what love got to do with it? You understand me? Hey, Felipe says, hey, it takes a fool to learn that love don't love nobody. That's what he said. It takes a fool to learn that love don't love nobody. It takes a fool to learn. Oh, it's Wind Down Wednesday, y'all. Come on, therapy with a sip, grown folk conversation. Y'all already know. Do it take a fool to learn that love don't love nobody? And then the other song was sometimes we all do what? Play the fool. Yes, indeed. Look like we going somewhere tonight. Thank you, Prince of Peace. I see you. I hear. Let me make you a moderator. Let me see if I can pull that. Add as a mod. Yes. Yes. There you go. All right. I made you a mod, JP, on our YouTube page. You can be a mod. So that means you can post, you can remove, you can block, you can do everything you need to do out there. Thank you. Yes, indeed. Grown folk, let's turn up. I think Queen Tracy Love tapped on something. She says, what love got to do with it? Ah. For a long time, y'all know what though? Watch this. For a long time, yeah. Queen Tracy Love said, only queens in the house, only queens in the house, only queens in the house. Yeah. Hey, if it's only queens in the house, let me see y'all put that one out there. Put a big fat one out there if it's only queens in the house. Queens in the house. Queens in the house. Put a one out there. Hey, YouTube, y'all in tune out there? If you're in tune out there on YouTube, put a one in the house. Oh, yes, indeed. Hold on. Let me switch over to the other page and put a one on it too. We back and forth and back, y'all. We moving through these rams. Y'all know what a ram is. We moving through these rams. Yes, indeed. I am your host with the most. The one, the apostle, the prophet, the cosmic commander. Put a one out there. Yes, indeed. That's what I'm doing. I'm putting a one out there. That one out there. There you go. Hey, we over in the truth session too, y'all. Let me go over there and put a one out there. Yes, indeed. We moving around tonight. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We wide open tonight. Y'all put that one out there. Make some noise. If ain't no hoes in the house, ain't no hoes in the house. Y'all know how we do this. Grown folk. Right? Grown folk. Yes, indeed. Grown folk, baby. Okay, so as I was back to my point, we've always been taught that you know what, love is the highest vibration. Man, love is the highest vibration. Love is the only thing that can heal anything. And come to find out, love is not the highest vibration. Isn't that interesting? So now you can go back and look at why the songs were made that were made. For example, it takes a fool to learn that love don't love nobody, right? Y'all remember that one. Felipe and them, the Spinners, those guys, they did that one. It takes a fool to learn that love don't love nobody, right? So you trying to, hey, Miss Cook, that's 217 in the house, baby. That's Springfield, Illinois. Y'all represent 217, y'all represent. Hey, Priestess LaVale, that's ATL, baby. What's going on, daughter? So it takes a fool to do what? A fool to learn that love don't love nobody, right? And then the song came out. We all sometimes play the fool, right? We play the fool. So they didn't know why they would. Maybe they did. Maybe they did that research and they really understood why they were saying what they were saying in their music. But now that we're able to measure things on a different level, we know how to now measure different emotions, right? Now, what they found through research, or what we found through research, is that love is not the highest vibration. And most of you know what it is. Put it on the timeline. I know some of you all that keep up with me, that follow me, you all know what it is, right? Put it on a timeline. I'm going to help you out. I'm going to put it out there too before I say it. I'm going to put it on the timeline before I say it, right? Because most of you all know that because why? We follow each other, right? You guys follow me, I follow you, and we're helping each other build, right? That's what we should be doing. That's what we should be doing, right? We should be helping each other do what? Build. Help each other level up, right? Help each other what? Get on business. Stand on business, right? Authenticity, right? Authenticity is the highest level of vibration, not love, but it is authenticity. See, when you meet real people, you all know that we coin a phrase, right? Yeah, y'all know how we are. We coin that phrase. What? Um, real recognizes what? Real. We coin that phrase, right? So what that is saying is that authenticity gravitates to authenticity, right? It's like capillary attraction. Authenticity is attracted to itself. Authenticity. So authenticity has the ability to attract other authentic individuals to you, and you will have a upright, upstanding parallel. Perpendicular relationship, right? Because that's the kind of relationship that you're looking for. You're not looking for someone that's disingenuous. You know that they're not real. You know that they're not authentic. And we are dealing, and specifically in this time frame that we're in, we are dealing with fake frauds and phonies, right? People are out for the bag and they'll do anything for that bag. Listen to me. People will come into relationships for the bag, and they'll stay there for a prolonged period of time. But however, they have a hidden motive. And when they have achieved their goal, then they're going to do what? Ghost you. How many people are out here online now talking about how they've been ghosted and how that they thought someone was genuine or they were authentic, right? That's why, listen, when we're dealing with technology, what do we have to deal with? We have to deal with what? Authentication codes. I see you, Ronald Jackson 217, baby. Keep on trucking, baby. I see you. It was amazing to hang out with you on your live today. Thank you for having us and communicating with us on your live. Listen, so what we need to get into various things, you need a what? An authentication what? Code, which means that what? It's authentic. It is what? Real. And we've gotten away from realness, family. This generation that we're currently advancing through lack the ability to have authenticity. They know the game that they're playing. They know that, you know what? I'm not being real with you. I'm out here for this bag. In any kind of way that I can grab this bag, that's what I'm going to do. Listen, let me tell you something. In today's time, because of the media and how the media has perpetuated and promulgated wealth, and that if you don't have wealth, then you are of no value, has caused people to chase the bag. Now, there is nothing wrong with wanting to be wealthy. There's nothing wrong with wanting to have sufficient enough to provide for yourself and your family. There is nothing wrong with that at all, period. But however, it becomes a problem when you see it as a means to an end, and if you don't have it, then you crash. You have so many people out here are like crash dummies. They're crashing out because why? They feel like they don't have the bag. Let me tell you, the most important and most powerful people that there are those that do more with less. Now, those are the powerful people because, and I'm gonna get to you, Queen Octavia. I see your statement out there. Those that have the ability to do more with less have an understanding and an understanding of where they are positioned in terms of their purpose. When you understand your purpose, you know that there are certain activities that you cannot indulge in because it will take away from the integrity of your purpose, right? Money does strange things to people. And let me say, first of all, money does not change you. However, money only makes you more who you really are, right? So the more money you get, the more you're going to become who you really are. Not that it's going to change you. No, you're becoming more of who you really are, right? So those that have a specific call upon their lives and understand their purpose, they're not caught up in chasing the bag. They understand that there are certain persons along their journey that has been positioned to sow into them, to prepare to a bag for them so that they don't have to chase the bag and lose integrity and lose the will to complete their task. Oh, I'm talking to you tonight. This Wind Down Wednesday, baby, with your host with the most, the one, the apostle, the prophet, the cosmic commander. Let me go up the timeline and let me see, because Queen Octavia put something out here. What was it? Oh, yes. The Prince of Peace says you got to have the code. Yes, indeed. Okay. Queen Octavia says, I think we need to create a human authenticity app that will show you who real versus fake. Yes, indeed. I hear you. Yes. I hear you, Queen Octavia. And the Prince of Peace says, yes, tricks and gimmicks. People will cloak into anything for that dollar. Yes, indeed. That almighty dollar. Yes, indeed. The teacher will appear says real people understand that the bag has an authentic purpose, so they cannot be bought. Yes, indeed. 217 Ronald Jackson says absolutely. Hey, Bookie, what's going on? Thank you, Queen, for joining us. Listen, if you hadn't had an opportunity for you, for me, and for us, hit that share button. Listen, tonight's Wind Down Wednesday is being brought to you by none other than the Prince of Peace, Queen Octavia, the master teacher, the quantum shifter, the shapeshifter, the code breaker, baby, and none other than T Swin. Men Can't Always Be Wrong podcast. Yes, indeed. We up in here, y'all. Queen Octavia says, chasing that bag is an endless challenge. When will it be enough? And that's the question. When will it be enough? I don't know. I don't know. What do you think? Who knows? Anyone know? Because I don't know. I don't know. Because we're living in a society in a capitalistic society that's always pushing that more money, more money, more money, more money. And if you don't have the money, then you're gonna miss out on all of the advances and those things that are available to those that have that level and that kind of money, right? So when if you look at social media today, the young sisters are out here talking about, nigga, you ain't got that bag, you ain't got no car, I don't want you. Okay, well, this is why we need to have grown folk conversation. Because grown folk know the difference between right and wrong. Grown folk know that, hey, you know what? All money ain't good money. Don't touch that. Leave that alone. Because, like Biggie said, what? More money, what? More problems. Is that what Biggie said? Biggie said, more money, more problems. Yes, I hear you. I hear you, RJ. Ronald Jackson, RJ says illusions. Yes. But Biggie says what? More money, what? More problems. That's my point. It never is going to end. Now, when you when you have a gift and your gift is aligning you and putting you in a certain position to bring in wealth, of course you are supposed to do that. This isn't a knock against that. No, this is a knock against those that are out there using gimmicks and tricks and different types of things to what? To grab the bag, even sticking up people, robbing people, anything to get that bag, right? Because they feel like that bag is going to answer all of their situations that they are experiencing. And that's not true. It's an illusion, as RJ said, Ronald Jackson said earlier. Yes, indeed. Queen Tracy Love says, money can't buy authenticity. Let's drink to that one. The A. That's off the chain. That's off the chain. Let's have a sip. Let's have a toast. Y'all ready? Listen, in 2025 is a year that things are going to be released to you that you properly prepared yourself for. And it's going to come to you as you advance to it. And it's going to make life a little bit easier for you. And here's to life being ergonomically positioned. Salute. Snoop Dogg is on to something here, y'all. Again, let me show you all this Snoop Dogg, just in case you may want to. Yep, yep. All right, y'all, put on the timeline what you sipping on. What you sipping on? Wine, water, tea, beer, sip, whatever. It's okay. That's Snoop, y'all. All right. Okay. To my sippers. Here we go. Salute. Okay. I hear you, Priestess Lavelle. You receive it. I hear you. Hey, that's where we at. This grown folk conversation right here, baby. Yes, yes, indeed, Queen Octavia. It's like trying to find the rainbow, right? which which is never ending. Hey y'all, look who showed up fashionably, overly fashionably, be, fashionably, overly fashionably late. Y'all know who it is. Little bit. Kizzy. She in the house. Hey Queen Octavia, look who just slipped through the back door. Hey, familia. Hope you hope everyone is doing well and I'm sipping on water and talking on some good. Yes, indeed, you're there getting right. All right, get right, church. Let's go home. ¿Cómo está usted? ¿Cómo está ustedes? Yes, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, fam. Listen, y'all know this. Hey, y'all know what we do, baby. This Wind Down Wednesday. Hey, therapy with a sip. What we got going on out here on YouTube? Let me see. Let me see. Those of you that are still in the room on YouTube, I can see that there's a few of you all. Please like and subscribe to the page so we can get the numbers up. Family, we're trying to get the numbers up. We're at 100 and something, and so you all know that we got to reach 1,000 viewers to be able to get monetized. So we're building. Yes, we're building. Everything is everything. Listen. Cause what? We're smooth. It's Tennessee whiskey. Yes, indeed. We smooth as Tennessee whiskey, baby. Up and wind down Wednesday. Again, tonight's podcast is being brought to you by none other than the Prince of Peace, Queen Octavia, the Master Teacher, the Quantum Shifter, the Shapeshifter, the Code Breaker, baby, and T Swin, Men Can't Always Be Wrong podcast. Also, this is the opportunity, this is the opportune time that I insert that please donate. My family, my staff is out there online. They're going to put out there. Hey, JJ Williams, what's going on? Okay, Vanessa. Yes. Okay. Okay. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for helping us get the numbers up, Vanessa. Thank you. Um, please, if you can donate. Family, because y'all, my DM is inundated with people needing help. And some people I have had to turn down. I've had to say, hey, I just don't have it. And here's what people don't understand. Let me express something to you all, family, so you all know that we're not out here begging. We're not trying to get anybody to do anything that they cannot do. But we're only asking you what you can do. We're asking you to please donate. Now, here's the thing. People think that, oh, he has to be, so financially, stable that he can help us do anything. Listen, I live by the people, for the people, so that they can keep me honest. Don't you know when people support you and take care of you, that you're going to stay honest, you're going to stay authentic, you're going to stay real. Those that are out here that are getting boatloads of money, they're having these meetings and people are, donating boatloads of money. Those people, they're not beholden to those that are sowing into them. They could care less. Well, how do I know that? Because I take counsel with some of them. Some of them come in and I counsel with them. I know what's going on. I counsel with pastors. I counsel with counselors. I counsel with coaches and a number of social aspects that in media outlets that people are using to perpetuate themselves. So I deal with that. I know what that is. Okay. So when you come into Wind Down Wednesday, listen, I'm telling you, this is a place, a safe space where you can come in and work with your mentors. Because one of the things that we do not do is allow for naysayers, revilers, condemners, and those kinds of people to come in here. We don't do that. Because if you do, we're going to boot you out. So, yes, of course. So, okay. So now with that, what we're asking is, please donate. If you can, donate. And if you can't, then obviously, of course, you know that we're not speaking to you and we're not trying to pressure you to do anything that you cannot. Because what we do honor and with grateful gratitude and extended gratitude is your time that you come on and you share with us. That is so amazing and so awesome. We just want to say gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Okay? All right. Now, if you're donating, please put it on the timeline so that we can shout you out. Okay? Please put it on the timeline. Thank you, Prince of Peace, for your donation. Thank you, Queen Octavia, for your donation. Thank you. Uh, the teacher will appear, the master teacher, the quantum shifter, the shape shifter, the code breaker for your donation. Thank you all for your donation. Those are have donated. Those of you that given enough space and time, I know that you're going to donate. Yes, yes. So donate. Okay, let's get back into this conversation. All right, where you all want to go next? It's on you. It's open mic night. Let's do it. Okay, let me check the timeline. See what y'all time at. All right. Let me go over and check my other page timeline as well, fam. Give me just a second here, okay? Okay. Everybody good? All right. Okay. Okay. Hey, kids, I ain't fooling up with you, man. You little midget. Oh boy, that little midget boy, I tell you the truth. She always on something. She is always on something. Listen, real quick for you, for me, and for us. Hit that share button real quick, one more time. And we're finna get on the back side of this. We're not gonna hold long. I know this is you all's Wednesday. This is your hump day. So I know you're trying to get in the space and place and position where you can get some rest. So we're not gonna hold you long. But listen, let's have this conversation. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Okay, Queen Octavia says, I want to touch on the non-parenting, the non-parents allowing their kids to be in danger because they're lonely. Oh, wow. Okay, okay. Let's talk about this then. Let's talk about this family. Did you all hear that? Queen Octavia says, I want to touch on the non-parents allowing their kids to be in danger because they are lonely. Now, so what I need to know is it because they're leaving their children alone or they are exposing their children to predators or what's actually going on as it relates to your statement? Is that okay? Is it all right to ask that? If okay, please answer that. Um, Listen, stick with us. We're almost about out of here. And before we get in too deep into what Queen Octavia is going to do, let's have another sip. Let's have a toast. Toast to that because it's very important because children are being neglected, abused, trafficked, and a number of things are happening. Okay? So let's talk about that. Let's salute. Salute. Yo, Snoop got something going on. Sure enough. Sip, sip. Salute. All right. So Queen Octavia says, it disgusts me to see this in the media, and it happens too often. They're allowing inappropriate people to be around. choosing mates over the kids, neglected and discarded. Yes, again, it goes back to what we were, I think it relates to what we were speaking about earlier when we were talking about the children. And we were talking about other ideas of how people are behaving. Because that bag will, I've seen people, listen, I've experienced this. I've met females that didn't know me from Adam from Ant and invited me in their home around their children. I'm like, wait a minute, what are you doing? These are your children. No, I'm out of here. Listen, family, when you have wisdom, y'all see that? Y'all see that word wisdom across there? See, when you have wisdom, you know not to involve yourself in that situation. You know how to bag up out of that. Hold on, whoa. Wait a minute. Hold, queen. Wait a minute. You out here like this? And it's predicated. Let me preface this, right? It's predicated upon your upbringing and what your family values were, right? When you've had certain family values, how you behave is different. You're going to be more protective of your children because you know that they are the valuable source that's in the house, right? Not you. Not you needing to get your sexual fix, right? We all want to get our sexual fix on. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But it has to be properly done so that we don't endanger our children. See, today it's different. I'm telling you, these young sisters, and it is not a knock. Please, sisters, note that I'm not condemning you. I'm just simply making a judgment call. Now, people say, well, no judgment zone, or you can't judge me. Get out of here. Yes, I can. What you don't want me to do is condemn you, because condemnation and judgment are two different things. Condemnation is with the element of trying to destroy you so that you can function, right? But judgment simply means to assess the situation so that I can determine how to proceed and deal with what's going on. So in all good judgment, you want to be able to do that, right? Let's make it make sense, okay? We're gonna make it make sense here and Wind Down Wednesday with your host with the most. Again, tonight's podcast is being brought to you by none other than the Prince of Peace, Queen Octavia, the master teacher, the quantum shifter, the shape shifter, the code breaker, baby, and T Swin. Men Can't Always Be Wrong podcast. And also, let me put the plug in for him here. He has a book out called Love is for Suckers. If you haven't had an opportunity to pick that book up yet, you may want to get it. It is an excellent read. So pick that book up, T Swin. Men Can't Always Be Wrong podcast. Also, our girl, Dr. Clea, out of the ATL, has an amazing book out called The Amazing You, Journaling. So, and she shows you how to do that in a book. It is amazing, okay? Also, shout out to Queen Basu, Black Sis Nefertum, the Black Moses Freedom Festival, which is going to be in June, and down in the, let me get this, hold on. I'm advertising for people. Just hold on with me, family. Stick with me. Don't roll out on me. Okay. Beaufort, South Carolina. In Beaufort, South Carolina, Queen, black sis, Queen Nefertiti, Queen Basu. She's going to be in, again, Beaufort, South Carolina. She's going to be doing the Black Moses Freedom Festival. You all listen, it is off the chain. So you want to get there and you want to participate in that. But also, here's another brother that's connected with us. 101 Guides of Money and Real Estate by a little brother of mine, Fahid Muhammad, which is DJ Boogie's brother. Amazing book. You may want to grab that. Okay? And then also we shout out, because she follows us and donates to us, Rosalind Severin McLean. She has 3 books out on this. And then she also has a children's book out. Okay? Oceans of Thoughts. Okay? All right. Now, with that plug, let's move on. So, our Queen Octavia says, then they want all the sympathy and empathy they wouldn't extend to their own. I agree with you. I agree with you that we're going to have to, at some point, deal with this because it's monumental. We don't spend enough time with our children. And because you don't spend that time with those children, you really don't have that level of affection that provides that attention and that protection. Because when we were coming up back in the 60s and the 70s, our parents shielded us because we had that affection. They were affectionate. Our mothers were affectionate toward their children, right? And they protected their children. So today, that affection is missing. Because why? Because they have become what? So materialistic. When you become materialistic and you're chasing that bag, it is hard for you to have feelings, to be able to feel. Now, when I use the word feel, I'm not talking about how we touch things. I'm talking about, in the Hebrew, we call that word neshama. It's called a neshama. And what it deals with is your senses, your ability to sense. Your senses is what allows you to feel what's going on in the energy realm. When we're dealing with energy, it allows us to deal with energy. What is that? When you touch it, your neshama immediately identifies it and sends back information to you and lets you know either to proceed or to push back, right? We moved away from that because we don't have the level of teachers that have the ability to take us into that realm. Which leads me to my next point. I'm coming out with a book that's called When You Get Struck. I promise you, you want to get that book. It's going to be life-changing, mind-changing, spirit-orientating, and electrifying to turn you on so that you can begin to develop and move in the right vibrations, frequency, and alignment, right? Okay? All right, so let me see. Thank you, Queen Tracy Love, for your donation. All right, family. Okay, that's our hour. We generally try to stay around at least about an hour and maybe 30 minutes or whatever, depending upon the topic that we're dealing with. I'm going to go back up the timeline and see if there's any other. The Prince of Peace says, right, parents are now being charged for the crimes of their children as well. Isn't that something? Oh my God. Yes. Yes. Listen, family, as always, y'all know that with extended grateful gratitude, I honor you all and I say thank you for sharing your time with us here in Wind Down Wednesday. And that you will continue to support the podcast. And we're here on an informational level. And I promise you, if you come in here, you'll get something that will probably answer maybe some questions that you may have had, or it may bring some healing, may deal with some level of trauma that you may have been experiencing. Why? Because all of us, most of my staff, well, my staff that is on this timeline are all accredited. All of them are educated and degreed up. So we're not in here without any authentication codes. We are authentic. Here in Wind Down Wednesday with your host with the most, the one, the apostle, the prophet, the cosmic commander. Listen, here's where we part. And I say that in parting is always such sweet sorrow. And goodbyes are not always goodbyes. So listen, hold what you get, muse over it, cogitate upon it, ponder on it. But by all means, do what? Govern yourselves accordingly. One love, eternal light, peace, power, prosperity, and great health. I love you all, family. Have an amazing evening.